Well, hi there guys and gals, game cats and game kittens, and everybody else who's adjacent to any of those descriptions. Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name's Craig, aka the Hippie Pickle, and yeah, do some more No Man's Sky today. So the last time out, we met Apollo, realised he's a dick, but he's now wanting to be part of the entire quest line, so we're going to see where that goes. We did some base building, and we also got our settlement, which we are at right now. So if you look over this shoulder over there, that's the marketplace that completed. I went back in and did the next couple of phases, which all took about an hour-ish between each one, and then I've started work on our next building, which is right here. And this is I've gone for a residential dwelling, which is going to increase the population, which I always find the population is one of the hardest bits to level up in here. So I take those opportunities as I get them. So right, let's have a look at what we're doing. So, at the moment, this shows me, but I'm constructing a moderate housing unit, and it's 8% complete. 42 minutes. I've just started that going now. I've also started doing a bit of work in the settlement. I like putting down flooring, and since the aesthetics of wooden, I've gone for wooden flooring here. Of course, it does click through certain items, and it ends up being at different angles because of the different angles of the buildings. But and you will get grass grow back through here, and things, as you can see, the grass in the background. But I don't overly care. I just like having kind of like a flat surface. So, as before, I'd gone up on that hill last time out. I placed a base computer, so about 300 U away from where the settlement was, it would let me put down the computer. And then I brought it closer, and it got to a certain point where I couldn't place the base computer any further. So from that point, all I've done is I started laying down the platforms, which built a road out to where the actual overseer office is. Now in the office is now where I've relocated my base computer. We've also got an administration decision to make, so I've got a visitor that's popped up. I'll just quickly show you how my settlement's doing. So at the moment, I've got 22 citizens, it's only still a C class, 15% happy. The productivity, because I've built the marketplace, is now I'm more productive than the maintenance cost per day. So the settlement is now producing, got a production status, and literally I am farming shit. So feasting. I know my main save. I get like some nano spools and another item which kind of sells for a decent value. This is pretty poor, to be honest. And you can see the next output's not for another 14 days. It's not knocking out many per day. But as you level up your settlement, you get more productive, and of course they all have different outputs. It depends where they are. This what's in that system. And you can see I've already got rid of a couple of the negative statuses as well. So obviously decrease. I've still got these remaining here. Sentinel level. This will just go up over the course of time, and then whenever you're playing the game and you've got this quest highlighted, it would say your settlement's under attack. You just teleport back, kill the sentinels, and then it just resets back down and goes back up again. So obviously I put some posters around the overseer office because this is one of the reasons why I brought my base computer in. Now of course you cannot alter the terrain within a settlement, because settlement terrain cannot be edited, which you normally can on a base. Even though this is now part of my base, you can still not edit the terrain. So, as you can see, the quest is popping up saying I've got a visitor. So, greet the settlement visitor. Oh. So, personal judgment assistant. So, Pioneer Argyle requests to do business with the overseer and asks for respect as an equal. I can't read today. They present their trade credentials and offer to sell plans for a deviled organs synthesizer. So you can either accept this technology or decline it. So of course declining is I'm getting no benefit from declining. As you can see from purchasing the technology, it removes the network of thought police, one of the negative statuses of my settlement. it adds the feature of the deviled organ synthesizer, but it's going to put my settlement into 93,000 units of debt. But that's because it doesn't matter. It's not reducing the productivity or increasing the maintenance costs. All I'm doing is putting it to debt. So at the moment, while it's currently ticking down towards generating some more resources, being in debt, that will then change to a clock to how long until the debt's cleared, and then it will start producing again. So, but the output of the settlements, it's really not important. Just trying to get it leveled up. So getting a debt is absolutely fine in this instance. Let's purchase that technology. No, just pops up saying new settlement feature, more debt. If I have a look now at my settlement status, you can see, yeah, I've only now got the 2 negative effects, and there's, oh, so what that actually did for me, that devil organ synthesizers, is decreases the maintenance cost. So it was about 180 odd, I think, or 190 a day. So it's now reducing the maintenance cost, which means the debt's going to clear quicker, or it's going to produce faster when I've got no debt. But as you can see, it's going to take 12 hours for that debt to clear. Right, so we've done that. So yeah, I also built myself above here, obviously a bit of decoration. I just kind of threw this up in a hurry. I've not really made much of an effort because it's not my main save, but I'm enjoying kind of just building fresh again, another settlement, and doing it for the stream. So yeah, strange thing is, I just thought I built myself a little room and put this on. Hopefully, because I've built it quite kind of next to the office, hopefully I'm not going to get any buildings pop up when I create new buildings right next to it. But yeah, the strange thing, I built this room, and whenever I go inside, it's got the nightclub music playing. So when you get the nightclub in your settlement, or the bar, it's got like a default beatbite player, which with the general music. But for some reason I built my little house and it's got the music playing. So yeah, there we go. So my apartment, very basic, just got my bed, fireplace and some chairs. But I've got the nightclub music playing. I have no idea why. But it's not here, it's not there. But in the rest of the room, it plays. Really strange, but it's a nice feature I didn't know I wanted. And I just built myself a landing pad and a teleporter just to get back down. I've also powered the base. I've put some power in, so you should be able to see just right up on the horizon there, in the middle of the hills. You can see the electric generators. So they will within the radius of the base. Why am I doing that? I could just fly and show you. It'll take a bit quicker. So instead of having to build the solar panels, because the base building gets you to build solar, the bioreactor, and I've got an aerial sticking through the floor. But yeah, you build a biofuel reactor, or you can build obviously solar panels. But then you would need to build batteries, because solar panels obviously only use power during the day. Then you get batteries to store the power, which then sees you through the night times. But if you find an electrical point, you can just build. There we go. Why is it not clear? There we go. You can just build these electromagnetic generators instead. Yeah. So if I put on my multi-tool, the MS scanner, so obviously it's your normal scanner, and as you can see, I've got the survey device installed. Oops, wrong button. Covered this in an earlier episode, I think. So of course you've got your analysis visor, which you get right at the start of the game, and then I've got the survey device. So if I look at the survey device, you can see you've got electric, and there we go. This is how I found it, from the base It's only a C-class point, but the way it works, you can see it's pointing that way, so I turn, there you go, both are flashing, I know it's straight ahead. Same is that way. Of course, I have discovered it before, but every time you kind of reload your game, it will just be discoverable again. But you can see right in the centre, there we go, they're analysing the hotspot. And you can see the max field strength there is only 50%. So if you get an A class or you know, an S class point, this can be up to 100% as well. So all I've done is built these as close to that max field strength as I can to get the maximum output from these generators. You can also see on here I've actually got a C class mineral deposit, which is about, where are we? Yeah, 322 U that way. How far's my base? So yeah, within that, I should be able to actually build out to that. But as you can see, right at this point, well, I will be able to. Look, I can build because I've built here. If I just move over here, for example, it shouldn't let me build. Oh, it does actually. So I think I originally put my base computer down on this hill. So this is kind of a part of my original circumference. So I would probably be able to get that mineral point quite easily. Then there's also a gas cloud that way. So what I would do is I'd walk as far as it would let me before I lose all my building options going towards the point. In fact, let's cover this. Yeah, let's do this actually. I can show you how to expand your base radius. I'll find the point first. It's one of those, it's something the game doesn't tell you, but you kind of figure out yourself. And I originally found guides on this as well. I wouldn't really call it an exploit because it's within the game to give you this certain amount of space. It reserves 1000 U in a circle radius from your base computer. It gives you 1000 U, but the normal build is only for 300 U. But of course, once you get to that radius, if you were building like a big city, if you were that way, like a settlement, if you wanted to build a settlement, obviously it's not going to be like this with the NPCs in and the quests. But if you were building a settlement or a city because you just love building in the game, which I kind of do, you would, you'd build and you'd get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you would just naturally learn that you can build out to up to 1000 U. So it's not really an exploit; it's taking advantage of, the land it's actually giving you. That way a little bit. Oh, overshot it. It's right underneath this boulder, isn't it? Do you think so, do you? Get rid of this pebble. And that one. Right, there we go. We are right here. So what have we got? So we've got a copper deposit, quite a useful resource really. So you can see the max density, it's only a C class, it's only 40%. So to get this producing in any kind of timely manner, you'd really want to build at least kind of 6 extractors all linked up. Otherwise it's just going to be too slow. But it is one of those, when you find these points, you set up the extractors, lay the pipe work back to your base, and set up a silo, a storage silo. And then you just go off and play the game. This will gather. It's always gathering, when you're logged in or not. It's always gathering in that time frame to fill the units. And when you come back in, it's just free resource for yourself. So if I have a look at my build menu now, as you can see, I've only got the portable build stuff you can normally do, like your base computers, signal boosters, save points, and the refiners. But now I've found the point. What I'm going to do is just turn here a second. As you can see, if I put my normal scanner on, I can see the mineral deposit. It's right there. So I'm just going to tag that. That means when I turn the visor off, I can see the point. And then I'm just going to start walking back towards my base. Oh, and see, you can actually see I'm actually not that far away because my base computer, like, look, because I originally placed my base computer on the hill next to where the power is, and then I've kind of extended my base that way. So the start of the 300U is actually somewhere just in the middle of this rise. So I've extended the base that way to move my base computer into the settlement. So this is actually still within the original 300U radius. So let's just, you can't actually, you can do, well, it's right there, look at that. So at this point here, you can see I've got access to all my build options. I'll just walk forward a couple of steps, you can see that disappears. So what I need to do, come here, and I'm just going to get myself a bit of a timber wall, and I'm just going to make a road to this. Get a platform there. Nope, not there. Oh, I did do it. There we go. Right, and then I'm just going to fly up onto this. Now, because I'm extending the base out, it's going to let me keep building, even though I'm now at the point where it would not let me build. Let's fly up here. And you basically just, you can do this to any resource point. So it's always a good thing if you, if you find a really nice planet. It's like, this is like the starting system for the, when I first started streaming, my first stream died. So this was, I had to actually restart to get to the point in the story where I was in the original stream. For some reason it didn't save that one, so I had to start again. But yeah, this opening paradise planet, I kind of like. And as you can see, where my normal base is, it's quite flat. But this section where the settlement was, it's in this kind of valley, and I kind of like it. It's a nice aesthetic. But whenever you're choosing a location, it is always very relevant to get the survey device, get in an electric point. So wherever you want to build your build, before you even put your base computer down, look like, oh, I like this point. This looks good. And then start walking. Walk away from your base. Probably I'd say within about 500 U away from where you want to place your base, and then just do a big circle and just scan for points. And then if you know you've got an electric point within your 1000 U radius from where you want to build, then it's, we just had someone land there. So I don't think I've shown you a landed planet. So occasionally now, this was a while ago. So you will get just occasionally planets will just land on the planet's surface nowadays. Let's see. Where is he? Is he in? Where is the pilot? Is he inside? Well, that's good. That, Now, well, normally they would, like in a space station, the pilot would be to the side. But I think it's because he's parked in such a daft location. He's actually underneath his ship, and I can't access him. But you can just usually buy modules and things, or you can buy their ships. Right, so let's get back to what we're doing. And when you're doing this, it is quite a small radius, so if I actually went this way a bit, no, it's actually not too bad actually. It would eventually stop your building. But yeah, it's actually expanding it quite well. Okay, so back to the platforms. Superman! Of course you don't have to, connect them all in, but I've got a big stack of carbon to do with this. You can space it out if you wanted, so I could in theory just start doing this. This is another way you can do it. I just kind of like the road. So if you are kind of trying to save some resources on the building effort, right, as you can see, we've now got to the point, which is right here. And I can build, which I couldn't build before. Let's get rid of this junk. See what I'm doing. Right. So, I've got some plates, that's fine. We're going to need some more. So I think for the units it's like 10 or 20 for the actual storage units. That should get me going. Okay, so let's work out exactly where the strongest point is. So as you can see, I'm currently underfoot, it's 36%. That's going down. So that's going down. There we go, we're going up. Yep. Right there. That is the 40% zone right there. So what I'm going to do is just get the tray manipulator on. I'm just going to flatten right there. This doesn't matter, by the way, as well, because it will grow back, but once you've got it set up, it doesn't matter. You know, it's away from your base, you're not looking at it. It's having ground grow back through your extractors is absolutely fine. So it is pretty much that point right there. So the build menu, and we have mineral extractor, and since it's copper, oh yeah, if you place it, it doesn't give you an option here, a button press to change the colours. I think I've covered this before as well. So I'd have to place it and then go to edit, and then it would say to press triangle to change colour. But you can, same with the free placement, just point and actually push it to bring up the colours. So since it's copper, I'm going to colour it gold. So it was right on that plant there, so I'm going to put the first one and then rotate it that way. So the first one's right in the centre of the highest density. So that's the next one there. At least like 5 each. I'm just going to do 3 for now. Just get it all set up, and I can modify this later. Okay, electrical wiring. So now I do wire there. Or I might as well put some supply pipes between them. So supply pipe there to there. That they're all linked with supply pipes and with power, but of course the power's not in. So what I need to do is lay the power back to my power point in my base, and all you've got to do is follow the road you've built. And of course there's a limit on the length of electrical cables, etc. But as you can see, it goes red when you can't build. And you can always, if you're doing this on a platform above water or a valley, for example, what I'm going to do once I've completed this, I will then just go along the road. Once I've got the power in, got the pipes in, I'll then go back along the road and delete this platform. It will then not allow me to build in this area at all, but if I walked back to the point where my extractors are, because I've got something built, it would let me put more extractors on there. That's absolutely fine. But I can, for example, I could put the cable here now, and then when I delete this platform, it's not going to get rid of the cable because it's attached to it, it's just going to be in the air. But I've got a cloaking device which doesn't show any cables anyway in your base. It hides all the cables. Okay. And since my power is actually over this way anyway, I can just lay it straight to that power. I'll keep going until this turns red, like that. That's as far as the cable will normally stretch. So put a point there, and then just click on it again and start laying some more cable. And all you've got to do is link it all. Of course, there's my power over here. Saying it's too long there. Oh, there we go. So I've got to build it to there first because it was too long. Just take that straight over to my power. No. And if you wanted to see my power grid, this particular unit's generating that much, and there's the field strength that unit's on. Then you can see that out of my entire power grid, for anything I've got built what requires power in my base and the tractors, for example, there's currently 160 kilopoints. I want to say I want kilowatts, but kilo power. KP, crispy peanuts. But it's 160 used, and my entire grid is actually got 2,204 available. And I've got no batteries, but what's required is not outweighing what is available. And then this is the cloaking device that I put in. So as you can see, when I'm not in build, if I put myself back in build mode, I can see the cables there. If I come out of build mode, it's hidden, so no one would see the cables on there. So got the power going to the extractors now, but what I need to set up is some storage units, and then what I'll do is I'll lay the pipework back to the storage units. As you see, it's time consuming doing stuff like this, but you know, this is what you do to make resources. Because copper's always handy. Refined to the chromatic metal, there's a lot of different snappy face. See, I get amused easily. You can refine that to chromatic metal, and that's a very big building material. Oh, I've not actually discovered that one. Ooh. Yeah. This is what I normally call these guys. Squirty McNasty. There we go. We've got Whippy Face, Snappy Face, and Squirty McNasty. As you can see, it just keeps popping up, reminding me how long's left on the base till the next construction period comes. Right. So nothing should be built right next to it. See, I might get. Oh, there's a unit there, so it shouldn't be anything built too close. But since it's in my base here, I might as well. Word of warning when you are building supply pipes. Now you can see that way as well. There was also a gas place. Building these, so I can build these now from the storage, from the copper storage. And I was to build another couple right next to it and lay the pipework through. It glitches, whereas it looks like it's trying to get two resources going to the same unit. So you do have to spread these out. So if I was to build, like, for example, 4 of these units here for copper, and then I wanted 4 for a different resource, I would make sure they are quite a bit away from them, and then the pipework I'd do like a dog leg. If that's, I'm going to bring that pipework straight across and straight into the base here. For the other resource, I would do a dog leg and go around the other pipework, kind of bring it in a different area, so the pipework doesn't cross, the supply units aren't too close to each other, so then it won't corrupt and get a system error where it says it can't generate the resources. So let's build a couple of these. I'm just going to build 2 for now. Okay, and these don't require power, and all I'm going to do is put them together like that, and then I'm going to start laying the pipework. What I need to do first, because I don't like the pipework sticking through the floor, so Let me, yeah, let me just move that a second. Oh, I can't dig the floor out here. What am I doing? Yeah, well, it's gonna have to. Right, so back to there, supply pipe. What I try to do is, yeah, get to a point which is on a different level. So let me do it this way. So look, if I do it like that, you see, it's going under, so it doesn't look as bad. It doesn't clip through too much of the environment. In fact, oh yes, no, what was I doing? I can do it that way. I'm just being daft now. Just get rid of that one. Right. I'll get the supply pipe there, and I'm going to put it into the ground so it's not sticking up too much. There we go. That'll do. Right. Now I can lay the pipe work out. So just let me put this back. Go back to the pipe work and pick up that pipe there. So you see, it's just going to the floor. It's not going to be, you know, showing above my base too much. Of course, if I just put it here, it would be then clipping out the base. But I like it kind of under the floor in a bit. Oh, I've lost the point, haven't I? All I'm going to do is see how far I can get it. These have a maximum length on them as well. Which you can see is... Oh, no, not there. There we go, there's the length. Just going to put that there. I've just totally forgot where I'm going, so there we go. As you can see, any points I've just recently discovered on while playing will be highlighted on your visor anyway. I'm just going to tag that so I know which way I'm walking. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Supply pipe, there we go. And that's it, I'm just walking it out to my point. I don't know if the base is going to get that big actually, so let me just, don't want it sticking up too much, so I'm going to get to the bottom of this hill. There we go. Doesn't matter having the pipework sticking up in the air outside of the normal area I see. Oh, what a douche. Okay, so that's the maximum there. Let's go back a little bit. Oh. Oh, there's my road. Yeah, there we go, that's maximum again. You can see my cable, the power. Jetpack. While I've been doing this, see the next part of the settlement's going to pop as well. By the time I've done. Just about there. I can already hear they're working away. Even not connected to anything, they've been extracting, so they've got an internal storage. And all I'm going to do, these are linked together anyway. As you can see, the stuff's already starting to grow back. Just going to pop that there. And as you can see, that one, what's on the centre one, it's producing way more than, well, it's not way more, but that's 247, that's 222. and that one's 232. So actually it looks like building that side is probably going to be slightly better. Have a look at this. You can see the densities, and then left in the cycle before it outputs the next lot, how long it's going to take, and it extracts 222 per hour. As you can see, the overall storage there. So these have an individual storage themselves, and then the storage unit is, I think these, yes, the extractors are 250. They have a storage for whatever they're extracting, and then the storage units, the storage silos, they're 2,000. So of course, the more of these you've got, the more storage units you can just have, you know, loads and loads of resources gathering. But the next time I log in, it's going to, as you can see, with all three together, I'm getting 702 an hour. So within an hour's time, there's going to be 702 available for me to take out of the storage. But as you can see, the more storage you've got, when you log back in, you've got a full stack of copper, for example, very easily by doing extractors. So they're going away, and then again, like I said before, I can always come back. Now I can come to this point and just build more units, and then link the power off these ones, link the supply pipes, so it's easy to add to it. And then I can just put more storage on that side as well. And all I'm going to do now is go on to edit base parts, and I'm going to delete the road. Just got to be careful you don't actually delete the pipework. You can see the ground is built back around that. So as you can see now, let's have a look. It's still actually letting build there. But it generally would stop you building in this area because you've not got things around. Of course, you don't want the road just showing up. And that was it. That was as far as the road was. See, there's the pipe work. Suppose I should recharge my oxygen.
Technology recharge.
Well, there's the pipe right there. So of course it is possible if I just show you in the system here. So this planet here is the deposits you will find is copper, pyrophenium and salt. So if I was to just explore this region within 1,000 U of my base, well I think it's like roughly where that creature is. I think that's where I originally placed it, or it might have been on this hill. It was around there I placed the base computer originally. So from that point, just do 100 U, just using the analyzer visor, the survey device, and see what other resources. So it is totally possible to plumb in, and there will be, of course, that's your three minerals. There will be generally oxygen as well, nitrogen maybe, other gases. So it is possible to get 5 or 6 different resources plumbed, if you're lucky on the positioning, plumbed into your base all at once. Right, so just while we're waiting for the, and what I need to do as well, because I've built all that, just make sure I upload the base. There used to be one point with the, especially on the PS4 version, PSVR1, could be so glitchy, just random crashing now and again. What I would have done is I would have found the survey point, and then I would have come back, built the road out to it, built the extractors, and then when I laid my power back to my base, I would upload. You know, whenever I came back to the base, upload. Then I'd lay the pipe out, and you know, and then I'd probably come back and upload, just in case it crashed. But yeah, that's all done. No decisions. How's the building coming on? Some over here, I believe. As you can see, I've got some stairs, and it's basically just a building site in there. So we're 4 minutes. So while we're waiting for that, I might just quickly pop back to my other base, that one over there, People's Archive. I just think it looks nicer when you've got a bit of flooring down. Like I said, I don't really care if the glass is going to come through and clip, that's fine. It just makes it look kind of more lived in. Because of course then you get little objects. Well, these weren't placed correctly anyway. They do clip a little bit, but yeah, doesn't matter. But there's my depot, and then you can see time until full. So to get that full 2,750 storage, it's going to take 3 hours and 39 minutes to fill. Let's go to my main base. No. Because last time out as well, we were doing the expanding base, the overseer, the scientist, and we just got the weapons guy. And I believe we wanted to get a farmer next, but then the Kovac scientist, he'd been shut down, and we'd bring his core back, won't we? And then we had to wait till he was analysing the data. Oh, why is it? Okay, yeah, sorry. He was acting like he was a brand new entity, wasn't he? So now he wants me to go to an observatory. You can see that's just popped up.
Navigational data received.
Urgent new objective. Go to a log. There we go. Gather data from the observatory. What was the weapons guy wanted? He was wanting to shut down a weapons factory, wasn't he? Yeah. Let's do a detour and do a few of these quests. Kind of cool. Where's that part? Oh, there's no bears over here. Yeah, let's just clear up a few of these quests and then we can go back and check the settlements in a bit. How far away is it? We'll fly along the surface. 20 seconds, that's not bad. Anything actually nearby this area. Star brambles down there. Oh, there's a minor settlement there. And as I said before, those are the places. There's usually one person to talk to and get the correct option or give them the correct item. They will give you a reward. And then there's also multi-tools in there. And the guy what sells the blueprints for things like the advanced mining layers and a couple of standard buffs. So he's wanted me to search for the observatory. And I'm just, whoop, there we go, quick fly around, and I just found it. You can tell because it's got a satellite dish on there. It's not a satellite dish or an antenna normally these places. Oh, some bad flying that. Yep, we've got a guy in here. Trader looks weak, but they have a cunning air about them. They spin the data pad towards me, and I see that they're selling multi-tool components. The prices, however, are eye-watering. Friend, the planetary technology sales gek something you, a multi-tool technology for a something. So whatever he wants is unfortunate. I do not know the word for. So, basically, he's going to want the full price. So I can repay the requested 15,000 units, or I can pressure him to accept it less. Now, either way, I'm probably going to get a part, but probably pressuring him for the lower price will get me a lower quality part. So, I've got plenty of units at the moment, so I'm just going to pay the requested amount. These delighted trader beams from ear to ear. That's a big beam, I suppose. They perform an elaborate display of gratitude. An upgrade module is presented and accompanied by a perfume that fills my mind with images of golden splendour. And I got an S-rank scanner module. See? Paying that bit extra, that would have probably only been, you know, and I got some standing increase. I already have a couple of S-ranks modules, but they are slightly different. What I can do, if I go to install that, as you can see, it overloads because I can have 3 upgrades at once. But I'm just going to look at the rewards. So of course, these two and that one have got a scan radius increase of 31%. That one doesn't, but it's got big increases for flora, fauna and minerals. So let me have a look at the new one. So flora on that one 9.7, minerals 8.7. So as you can see straight away, this new one has a bigger reward bonus for the flora and fauna compared to this one. Same scan radius. I've got 2 which are identical there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually I can restore that, but it's pointless, or I could just dismantle it and get the parts. I'll just dismantle that, and I'm just going to move that technology there so it's linked, because that's a better one anyway. I'm just going to get more money for every item I scan, and for taking that apart I would have got a few parts like look, wiring loom there and some other resources back. So I'll open that here. Okay, so it wants me to use the terminal. So, data cipher installed, accessing. The observatory appears to be calibrated for a single purpose, to locate the interfaces of a being the Kovacs called the Atlas. After many years, the inhabitants of this facility succeeded in their quest, disappearing without a trace. So I download the data. I've got to return to the scientist. But while I'm out and about, where's the weapons factory? For the other guy, might as well shut that crap down while I'm here. See the marker. Oh, it's there. Yeah. We're gonna park. Yeah. Well, that's not far away either. The popping can be bad on certain types of planes. You can see these like floating rocks and stuff. All depends on the topography of the planets and how smooth the game can be. But I never let it bother me, to be honest. See, it's here somewhere. God, it's gone really laggy in this area. I'm just trying to find. It's gone really, really laggy. Wow, that's bad. Don't know if that's showing up on the stream. Oh, look, while I'm here, is that paraffinium? It is. I actually don't have any paraffinium. I'm going to get some of that. Scan, there we go, and it shows you how deep it is. The biggest extraction on. And what do we have next to it? Got copper. Yeah, there's some copper, I might as well gather that while I'm here. Okay. Right. So it's that way. Yeah, for some reason this is just, it's suddenly stuttering. I might as well get the word on me as well. Really stuttering. Not had it this bad for a while, to be honest. There's another noise storm there. Definitely this way. Well, I just landed on that plant. If this keeps stuttering like this, I might just have to reload the game a moment. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Right, this stuttering is really, really bad, so I'm just going to actually... Oop, get landed on. Oh, Jesus, that was not good in VR. Right, getting out this to save. Right, so let me just quit to mode select. I'm just going to actually reload the game and not just reload the save. Just see if that makes a difference. We're 18 hours in. 18 hours. I think the live stream's a little bit longer because I did the initial stream, but I just blasted through on this new save to get to that point I'd got to on that stream. It's just how easy it is to just sink time into this game. You can lose time. You know, for me, it just still feels like I'm doing a new save, but 18 hours in. Nope, still really, really laggy. Says my mission's complete for my expedition on the ship. Right, so these places have reinforced doors. I think I've covered this before. These manufacturing facilities, basically, where you can get blueprints, etc. And you've got to blow the bloody doors off. Of course, there are sentinels around. You can see in the repair dude here, they won't bother me because they generally don't bother you on this planet. But on a more like aggressive sentinel planet, or with high sentinel activity, it's not uncommon to find even walkers just sat in these areas waiting for someone to break in. Whereas there's going to be no walkers unless I start engaging the sentinels, and then they'll get more and more coming. Of course, that's attracted the sentinel attention, but I can just hide inside, and as you can see, sentinels are searching. Because indoors, just gets you away. They could look, he's looking right at me. He could fly in here. He probably is going to fly in here. Hey pal. Hello. Here we go. Coming in. It's toasting warm. I suppose it's a good thing the game does this, because you can get hounded to death. Once you get sentinels, you can get hounded to death. So having them deactivate when you go in a building is probably a good thing. Get me nanites while I'm here. Now, normally there would be some kind of puzzle or something to choose to get this correct. I think because it's part of the quest, it's just going to shut it down anyway. But the best thing to do is have get in and out of the ship, or there's obviously a save beacon. Just always save your game and then go and check out what it wants you to do. Stuttering's got really bad. Production status, 95% efficiency. The factory was indeed engaged in the production of illegal weaponry, just as the Viking claimed. I should shut down the production and see what can be gleaned from their systems. Override production. New blueprint accepted. Beginning fabrication. I override the production line and substituting their blueprints for something more harmless. The factory will produce light bulbs, at least for now. So when the guy who's producing these illegal weapons comes back, he's going to have an entire storage unit full of light bulbs. Nice. I take a copy of the weapons blueprints previously in production, although I can't understand it. And that's all I can do here. Let me just see. The machinery has been retuned to my specification. I hope I've made a better place. So, I can actually configure it for different things. Ooh, interesting. Configure for art. Configure for food. Nutrient codes. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I thought it might have given me something, but it doesn't. Yeah, this jittering's got really, really bad. Oh, it's happening everywhere. Yeah, I don't know if that's showing up on the stream. It's just like a minute lag. I might have to reload the game completely. If I do, obviously I can't. I'll have to drop the stream. But let's return to him. I hate being behind this shelf, and of course the text clips in. Sometimes they did update some interactivities, so it kind of moves you back a certain distance, so everything's clear. And then there's things like this. You've shut down their production, interloper. Perhaps we shall make a fighting of you yet. Gra 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 gra. Confirm. Excellent work, interloper. Gra 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 gra. Did you obtain any technology of our own? Here, I will decrypt it for you. Decrypt it. We shall continue your training. Weapons are nothing without usage, without the glory of the righteous war. Gra 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 gra. Let's know some gra gra, shall we? There we go. I got a conflict scanner. So there's another scanner which you can get for your ship. Of course, you can just buy this with the salvage nanites on the anomaly. But this is why doing this is good before you go spending lots of nanites. The salvage data on the recipes and things available in the anomaly. This is why, of course, I can just go back and just start talking to Apollo and follow the story now. But by doing as much of this as you can, you're getting so many free recipes, which is good for technology, base building parts especially. It just saves you a lot of time and resources to gather up and buy them yourself. As you can see, I need a walker brain to complete this. Steel yourself, interloper. Pirates have discovered our word, Gra. They will provide practice for your weapons. Attack, Gra, attack! Burn their hives of villainy and sin. Let them know that this is no one's sky but ours. Aha, I see what you did there. As they tell me of pirates, the army begins to shake. I have not seen such passions and hatred expressed in them to any other being. The armor alerts me of the presence of pirate ships orbiting this world, asking me to go fight them. Agreed. Rah! Fight well, interloper. Destroy them before they draw more central attention to our homeworld. So, of course, that just popped up saying I've got the technology scanner, and it's giving me a recipe. So if you look at the log, it plucks it in you as a secondary mission to install this. But I can just unpin the formula because I know what they need to do that. So I'm just going to unpin the formula because I don't want that constant log reminder. But just to show you, on my starship, see, I have the economy scanner, so they installed that. So when you're looking in the system view, you can see what kind of system it is, the current status, what the rating of the planet, what they produce, etc. If I install the conflict scanner, it will also tell me the conflict level in that area as well. Of course, I can part install it, and then just get the walker brain and finish it off later. So I'm just going to do that anyway. I've already got the wiring loom. I'm just going to need that for later. Which, because I've installed it, is now brought the quest back up again. I'm just going to open the formula. There we go. Let's return to the scientist while we're here. Traveller! Oh, that's the same voice, isn't it? It's more robotic, isn't it? Traveller, while you have been absent, that's going to be Russian, I don't know. Kovacs has detected anomalies. I feel alone. Perhaps the data will have the answer. I'm not great at voices. This data contains no answers, Traveller, merely these blueprints for a living glass and a beacon. There we go. Like I said, I already had the recipe for save beacon, but I could have saved the resources, the salvage data, and just going from here. But I've also got the living glass recipe as well. Convergence is absent, traveller. I can feel myself slipping further. Perhaps that beacon may be of some use. Construct one, and the convergence may find me again. Accept. Kovacs is grateful, traveller. I shall also work on my own solution while you investigate the beacon. Just so happens I can build beacons anyway. Signal boost I want, isn't it? Oh, is the beacon constructed? Oh, I've already built one. We shall wait. It may take time for the convergence to find me. My own research proved fruitless. It only yielded blueprints. And it just gave me a couple more blueprints for autonomous mining units and an atmosphere harvester. Those atmosphere harvester and mining units plans prompted a thought. What if they could be my friends for the beacon? What if they could make their own convergence? They shall be my children, traveller. I have transmitted their crafted intelligence to the beacon so that they might live and connect as the Kovacs do. But it cannot see the world. Bring me scan data so I might teach it. So physicist Ensley planned. I'm just going to call him Oggy. Ogdanil. He seems desperate, but it does seem to have generally made them happier, or at least less anxious about their separation. The Kovacs asked me to scan creatures to feed its newly created intelligence. Accept that. Thank you. As you can see, the logs updated. It wants me to scan planetary creatures. Problem being, on this world, I've already scanned most of the creatures. Discoveries. So there's one found in the south. There's two underwater. So there's only four I haven't done. So I'd be better off going to a different planet. 7 out of 7 on that one. Did I upload that? Yeah. So I've not discovered anything on that planet. So that could be quite an easy one to go to. That's only got the one. That's only got a couple I've already discovered them, so yeah. Looks like I want to go to that planet next. That's a bit out of my normal remit I want to do right now. So let's go back to the weapons research. So he wants me to go and fight pirates. See if this lag continues in space. If it does, I might just kind of do this a little bit. Go back to the settlement. There we go. Sort of went into space. Where are we? Can't see the marker. Ah, there we go. Just gonna pulse to the target. Oh, go past him. Oh. Lock on. Change the weapons repository vector. There we go. Still got frame space as well. And return to the armourer. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, it's really weird how it's gone so laggy like this. And brake. Oh, too late. Eject, eject, eject. Doesn't get me, I've got the full body on, but it's not full body in the ship. Part of me wants to redesign this landing pad so it's actually coming off that building. It's no big deal. Just stand back before I interact with him. It still pulls me forward. It's really strange, this. Is it done, interloper? Have you purged these vile beings from our air? Yeah. Grah! Well fought, interloper. To be young, to kill again. Grah! How I envy you. Interloper, there is both good and bad news. Some of the pirates have appeared to have fled your wrath, but this merely delays their righteous extermination. Hunt them down, interrogate them for potential weapons technology, and then consign them to the Great Abyss. Grah! I'm doing like a Klingon, a very Klingon. Enemy Slayer Jill is clearly possessed by the thrill of the hunt, but this energy cannot disguise the fact they appear to be weakening. Has residing here on the base caused them to become ill? The armourer wishes for me to find one of the escaped pirates and take any technology they might possess. Accept. This is your prize, interloper. Weapons technology and a pirate to do with you as you will. Grah! Make our ancestors proud. Let's give more coordinates. I'll finally interrogate him. What I'm going to do is go back to the settlers. Oh, that's okay. I'm sure that's showing up on the stream. This is definitely telling me now I've got a problem. Look, because I've got quest text is going crazy. I wonder if a warp fixes it. Sometimes warping because it's considered a load screen. Not sure. But then again, restart, going back to the menu didn't change anything, did it? That said, it stopped lagging all of a sudden. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so teleporting kind of fixed it. Unless it's that side of the planet, I'm not sure. So now it wants me, as you can see, the building's got a bit taller from last time. The staircase is here. And we've actually got a flooring. And we've actually got the inside of the building. It wants me to give some metal plating. Supply the fire metal plating for the roof. And you can see each of these steps have been about 46 minutes. So it's now going to build the roof, and then that building it'll be complete. And you can see it's just saying absolutely fine, free to explore the universe. Right. So let me go back to the base again and see if it. See if it's still lagging that side. No, it seems to have fixed itself. That was strange how going to the main menu and loading the game in again didn't fix the issue, but teleporting did. Welcome to No Man's Sky. Right. So in that case, what do we want to do now? Oh yes, I've got to gather some solarium. Yes, I was going to get the farmer next, wasn't I? So have we got a planet of solarium in this system? Let's have a look. Star bulbs, frost crystals, copper, star bulbs. And none in this system by the looks of it. So let's go for a wander, shall we? See if we can find some stellarium. Right, so galaxy map. The thing is, if I could go to red stars, oh, I can go to red stars. Ooh. This is more than likely going to have a hot planet. Fingers crossed, you never know. That's a quick walk. Break. Temperate planets, ancient bones, oh, cadmium. Quite good. Wow, wow. That's quite beautiful. This one. Oh, see, that is another planet what's only got one species on. So you ever see these hexagonal planets, boundary failings? These are the exotic creatures. So in the expedition you have to scan certain so many exotic creatures. These are what classes as exotic on these ones. Kind of like these ones as well. Don't think I've actually built a base on one of these before. Oh, right. There's a resource there, might as well get that. See all these lovely hexagonal plates. I'm going to set it off 1,000 just for scanning things, and here we go. It's like a hexagonal squid thing. Yeah, 300,000 units just for scanning the one animal. And if I go to my discoveries, you can see there's only one, so I can upload that. Let's go there. Let's have a look. There we go. Look, I've already named one of these before. Hexasquid. There we go. So I've got 5 nanites just for uploading the one animal, but I get a 250 nanite bonus for discovering all the creatures on the planet. That'll now pop up with an achievement, probably. But any of these planets as well, you will also find glitches. And here it will be one of these bushes, I believe. Not going to show one just nearby, I don't think. You would see it pop up as a question mark. How many planets have we got in the system? Just the 3. Hopefully the other one has got stellarium. I'm surprised it didn't pop up saying discovered all animal on our planet. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's just really rubbing my nose in it, ain't it? I'm surprised it's not. Oh, there it is. Making me look like a fool. Bit of a fool, what celebrates too early. Back into space. I've got the other 2 planets. So that's the one I didn't look at before. Please be scorched. No, it's a nuclear planet. Right, so this system's a bus. Let's try that one. And when you want something, you can't find it, and otherwise you just find loads of hot planets. Break. And you will find some of these systems that don't have space stations. This has one planet. Oh, I've got a hail. So, emergency settlement comms. Oh. Here we go. Yep, this is the start of the Trace of Metal quest line. That was actually my settlement in danger. And this Sentinel status, extreme Sentinel assault underway. Return to your settlement and defend it from attack. Yeah, but I'm busy. Huh. Oh, there's two planets in the system. Where's the other planet? Is it behind that one? I'm looking at my radar. Oh, it's there. Stop. No, cactus flesh. I suppose I better go and deal with this attack. I'm going to have to fly since... Where's my location? There we go. Just turn round. Oh, what am I doing? Took a while to find it. Yeah, navigating the system map in VR is not great. It's better on flat screen. Hate to say. Oh, and we've just flown into it. Oh, we've flown into a battle. They wanting to lock on these. It's always want to lock on one right near the freighter. Come on. Oh, this guy's flying fast. Nice. He's letting me lock on now, I've attacked him. Yeah, man. Remaining right over this way, are there? Ooh. Don't fly into the ship, because I start firing at the ship. It's very hostile. It's only a problem sometimes, especially in the shield where you don't want to accidentally hit the shields quickly. You don't want to hit the ship and you don't want to hit the friendlies. Come on, brake. Last one. Inhale. Yep.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Now straight away, right. Oh, this is the kind of freighter I like. On my PS4 save, which I'll play on PSVR2, it's kind of like this the Soloco of the Aliens, which is really long and sleek. And then there's another one which kind of looks like the Imperial Destroyer from Star Wars. If this is better than mine, and I've got the money, I might swap it. Because mine is a bit crap. As you can see from mine, let's have a look. There's my freighter. It looks terrible compared to this one. But it is an A-class. Don't know why I'm walking up the stairs, I could teleport it. Yep, Gecky. Let's have a look. What have I got? Yeah. Spec freighter. Oh, it's a C-class. That's the only thing, it's like, it looks awesome. That's the kind of design I really like. These long battle destroyers, just huge and posing, you know. If that was an A-class, I would get it for free, because mine's worth 335 million, because I've upgraded it, and that one's only worth 51 million. Yeah. Of course, whenever you do these, even if you don't want a freighter, just request payments instead. There we go, I've got a cargo bulkhead, a couple of decks standing, nanites, and some gold. Let's put it back onto my original quest, so I want to trace of metal, there we go, so we'll green foot. Before I do, I'm going to go to this grave because it's bugging me, I've got a quest marker for it. I have covered this on a previous stream as well. This is how you would normally go about getting your portal glyphs if you're not rushing towards like the end of the story. You find the travellers in the space stations or the archives, ask them where they came from for some nanites, and then you come to the grave, stand the wrong way around. Tells you basically how they died. Extract the glyph. There we go. I've now got 4 of 16 glyphs. So I can use a portal, but I can only dial using the 4 glyphs I own. And of course you can imagine there's still quite a big combination of 4 glyphs you could make. Just put in all the same ones and you would get there eventually. Rescue these from attack. So that's why it was going up. So I only just before I started the stream, I'd only just cleared a central attack in my base, so it was down to 7%. But because it was triggering this quest line, it just instantly put it up to under attack. see the sentinels down there. So normally when you... Why is it not letting me land? Normally when it comes under attack, they are the corrupted sentinels generally. It's lagging like hell. Why is it not letting me land? Right, I'll not land on the landing bay, shall I? They are normally the corrupted sentinels, but this quest line they are standard sentinels. So, alarms going. 7 room around.
Sentinel driver activated.
Oh, bits flying everywhere. Oh look, there's a corrupted one there. Just they have improved it so much, the sentinels, the variety of sentinels. You little repair guy, I hate them. Oh shit. Whoa. Wasn't expecting that guy, forgot about him. Oh no, you're not repairing him, get him. No, don't repair him. You get dead. Who's hiding in this building? Ah, you're not shooting me from out there, are you? Ah, cheesed it. Eliminated, suppression forces going. Settlement administration alert. Wants me to go and use my terminal. A journey milestone. Destroying 40 sentinels. Of course you can't interact with anything while these are coming up. So receive an anonymous broadcast. Oh. So this terminal, it's iteration Tethys. So there we go, look, he's one of the guys what's on the anomaly. So this terminal is fascinating. It's recorded all sorts of data and about you and these settlers. I can see they've been, well, this is not the point. I have shut down your little major domo for now. Robots cannot be trusted. Not with what I have to tell you. So should I just listen or demand answers? That'll be nice, I'm just going to listen. Anyone with their eyes open could see a sentinel spike of that magnitude, even if they weren't spying on you. What happened? Did they leave any interesting tidbits behind? See what you can find, then come to the anomaly. I have to know more. So signal your agreement. There he goes. Oh, there's... I thought I'd already got these, but there we go. So I've just found a rare item. Undamaged drone's shell. The shell of a sentinel drone, all that remains after its destruction in combat. While the exterior is physically intact, the internals have been severely burned. Given the right tools and the right exotic components, it may be possible to repair it. Of course, you can get salvaged glass, nanites and stuff. Ammo from these units when you destroy sentinels. Right, so this has been a turn for the difference. Let's go and have a look at this. Oh yeah, ships there. We're going to try to use the teleporter to go to do it normally, but like, no. Some of the anomaly. You always tell when you come to the anomaly players what have been playing for a while. Oh, what? Is that a Sentinel ship? That's definitely a Sentinel ship. Oh! That's the Utopia ship. That's from the previous expedition. That's the one I did not get. Oh. It's the Utopia speeder. Damn it. That does look kind of cool. I wish I'd got that. Right, so Tethys is up here, which you can walk around, but I'll take a shortcut. Oh, that was a bit weird. Platform wasn't loading. Oh! Oh my... Really? I did not even know this thing existed. So... Oh, it's like I've maxed out the multi-tools on the main save, and I was just swapping when I got a new one for one I didn't want. But you can claim money by decommissioning your multi-tools. I did not even know that thing existed, because I've not been up and done this quest for ages. Well, there you go. I've just learned something new as well. That'll go into my condensed guide when I finally get around to doing it. Okay, Tethys, how's it going? It scans the room, their narrow eyes darting rapidly back and forward, and there's slight hesitation. They erupt in a flurry of excitement. Deceit, imposters, betrayal, suspicion. They have eyes everywhere, traveller, eyes everywhere. But I'm not without my own methods. My network sees much of this of its own. But first, tell me in your own words exactly what happened to your settlement. Describe the new sentinels. They've never shown mercy for those who try to build on planets. Revealed the recovered drone shell. Holds the drone shell in their hand, gently turning it over and over with the softness that I had not anticipated. Forgive me, traveller. They've chased me for so long that I have never seen one so close. Perhaps this one is our key. I could restore it, remap its mind, our own link to their infernal hive. Yes, it would only take a few new components. I shall begin at once. See what you can source from the others. Okay, so it wants me to speak to other people. There's the other traveller iterations. There we go, so let's reveal the plan to Gemini. He's doing what to a sentinel drone? This is madness, these robots are not friends. Taking that curse down and constructing something better. I will help you. Take my nanite filaments. Okay. This guy got anything? The other plan. No, he won't interested. Might as well give him a data while I'm here for some free nanites. 370 nanites. I might as well pick up derelict freighter. Signal booster while I'm here. Transmit a milestone data while I'm here. Oh, look at that. All the milestones have been unlocking. 1,350. Speak to this guy. Okay, you didn't like my crouch pellets? Who else is to talk to? Oh, there we go. Another marker there, that guy. Explain the plan. Okay, one more person to get. Ah, down there. So I should have that for being a game cat. It looks like a cat. It's like a cat brain, isn't it? Should get that on the next stream. Explain the plan. Got all the bits I need. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to get a specialist polo. Okay, explain about the drone. You've always been brave. You may tame a little robot, you may not, but it will always be made of glass. It cannot exist in our home. Take these beads. I hope they're not those kind of beads. Yeah? Yeah, okay. That's it. Beads of glass. Now I'll go back and get the Tethys and give them the bits. Tethys is in deep thought. They fixed me for an inquiring stare. Hand over the components. Takes the damaged Sentinel shell and my components with them. The strange intelligent being is reconstructed. Just let me... Here. Nearly. Aha! It's alive! Oh, I'm fairly confident it would be, if it were not for Polo's suppression fields. The system's readout just keeps repeating the word glass. You have to take it away from here for a field test. Traveller, take care of it, won't you? There we go. I've got the Sentinel flare. So a specialist device created by Iteration Tethys. Its primary function is to hail your reconstructed Sentinel drone. Select the device and activate flare to signal the drone. While this flare is active in your exosuit inventory, the drone will stay by your side while planetside. Which basically, it's a pet. But it's not part of the pet registry. It's an actual item in your inventory. Let's go back to the settlement. Field test the reconstructed drone. Go to my inventory. There you can see the drones there. I'm just gonna move it down here out of the way. All you got to do is activate the flare. And there you go. Reconstructed drone appears functional. Inspect the drone with R1. Like I said, with R1, but we just want you to grab it. Oh, fault detected. That's a bit weird, the menu being down there. Fault detected. Reverting. Core cognitive functions available. Higher processing disabled. Fix of the glass. Input required. Select restart routine. So I can purge memory, defrag the file system, or flush the cache. Let's just defrag the file system. File system access denied. Ooh, we went red. Local update signal acquired. Sentinel pillar node detected. Coordinates locked. Awaiting networking proximity. Download the coordinates.
Navigational data received.
Glass. That's all he's saying. Don't worry, buddy. I'll get you sorted. Here's my ship. Problem with this is going to want to fight loads of sentinels now. Oh, look, I've got some copper already. I've got 715 there. Plodding around. In fact, I think I've been going for over an hour now. Trying to keep these streams not too long. I think that's probably a good point, just to kind of save it for now. So yeah, today just a few bit more settlement stuff, a bit more of the base building, and of course we've started this tracing metal quest. We've plumbed in resources. I've shown how to expand your base out to get to the resource points and bring them back in. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Please leave a like and a comment, and I will be doing more of these as and when I get the opportunity. But thank you very much for checking out the stream. I do always appreciate any good feedback I get, the feedback I get from people. I do appreciate that people enjoy my content. It makes me feel good, but it makes other people feel good. So I will say, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.